Hi everyone, welcome to another How's Coin Finds on YouTube, Facebook and eBay. All the same name on all three. If you do see anything on eBay, please buy it off me through YouTube. Gmail me, it's in the description under my address, or through Facebook. Not in the comments, but Messenger, so you'll have to friend me first to do anything through Messenger. So anyway, I've got coins that I said I was going to do earlier, but I didn't, so apologies to Snapper, because I think he was waiting for me to do, but I couldn't do them. So I'll just set my settings here. So now I can do them. So I've got $1 coins. Oh, actually I got one. That's all that was in there when I got these this morning. One roll of 50-cent pieces. So I'm going to do them. And then I've got $480 of $1 coins there. And then how you going, buddy? Wisey. Yeah, but I've got tons of dollars there. I don't know if I'm going to do them all. I'll just, plod along and, well, I'll see how many I do. But for the meantime, oh, no wonder I can't see. Got to get the right glasses on. And I've got my big one. Tuck them in. Oh, that's better. Now I can see. All right. 2014, looking for the crop circles. There's two on here. One in that reading and one on that foot. And they're the biggest ones, big round ones, and they look like pizzas, I suppose. They got die cracks inside of the crop circle. Perfect round too, they are. Alright. 2014. They're really hard to find, the 2014s. If there's any errors that you see, cuds on the kangaroo or round the shield, on the feet, if I miss them, don't worry about it. Let me know. I'm not after them. If you see them and pick them up, that's good. You're using the eyes to do some work there and look for them, but I'm not after them unless they stand right out and I grab them. But if I'm going through really quick and I'm not looking in around the shield for them, I'm looking for other errors. Yeah, I'm not fussed about them. Millennium, you can get the incused flag on the crossbars. That's incused, is like that flag. That means to, as a bowl going in. And obtuse is a knob going up. So your cuds are all obtuse. They stand up, they're up, lift, like a mountain going up. And obtuse is like a canyon going down. And so they're obtuse on there. Sorry, not obtuse. Incuse is going down like a canyon. Obtuse is going up like a mountain. So they're up, flat, going up. But the incuse ones, which are down, they're worth good money if you can find them. They're not easy to come by. It could be 300-400 of these coins to every one of them if you're lucky. You can get a die crack just there, across and down this end. Nothing on there. 96s, just can't get these. Look, every one of them, 19 million. Extremely hard to find in good nick. If you even look, that's about it up 10. But if you found a 96 looking like that, you definitely wouldn't want to be tossing it. You want to keep that so you can upgrade. And see how long it takes you to upgrade before you're sick and tired of it and you go and buy one. Because that's what you probably get to. The vast majority of people end up buying the 96 coat of arms because they're just unless they settle for a crappy one out of here. But that's not going to look good with your set if you've got all top quality coin. And you'll end up buying them. I know you will, because you just can't get them in here. The 83's got shadow bars, so that's talking about 83. Christine, hello, how are you? 69. There's a one. You can get trail lines on these. I've got a video, TRAIL. You can go and look at that, and it explains trail lines. Or you can look it up if you like. And you'll see nearly all of them are American. Why won't this focus in? That's better. Yeah, all the stuff online is for American coins. They get it on these, I'm sure. Oops, nearly blooper time. 2005. And so, anyway, Julie Buddy comes through again. She's unreal. So this person here that she thought and said to me was a nurse, actually, I understand now from the error that's on it with the hat. Yeah, anyway, you could be. But what she sent me a photo of is the alien error on this. And I found every error on this, and this is another one. So I found a new one where it was on that hat there, which I'd never found before. So that made like number 20 or 22 errors on this coin. 22 different errors in different places. And now she's gone and found, or told me about this alien one, and it does. And what it looks like is, if anyone's into Star Trek, it looks like that dude in Star Trek that's got like a turtle shell head. I don't know if I could draw him, sort of. And he's got, let me see if it goes down like, it's really weird. I don't know if I'm drawing it right. It's, nah. Well, that's all I can say to you. I'm not going to draw it because I'm drawing it pathetically. But basically, from that hat rim there and that hat rim there, it comes down to like a V in there. And with eyes, sort of eyes on either side. And it looks like the top is all flat, and with these tubes coming around that join and go down. Really weird. Gotta look out for it. I hope I find one. It's a ripper. Yeah, alien face on there. So check that one. If you find them uncirculated, it's going to look brilliant. It's a really good error, that one. You know, if I can find a rotate 2010. Oh, that's right. I've got some coins that I found when I took my $2 back today. So we got another 2 American dimes. They're not silver, these ones. 2013, 2002, Denver, and Philadelphia, DP. So 2 different mints there. And they probably made about 900 million of these, each one. Probably around 900 to a billion, 1 billion of each one from each of those mints. And the San Francisco, I know they do lower mints, but I'm pretty sure their specialities is silver coins and commemorative coins, the San Francisco. And when they mint stuff like this, they're always down around a couple of millions compared to the billions that these make. So they spend more of their time doing silvers and commemoratives. So anything San Francisco is usually going to be a lower mint. Nice, so 2 of them. And then this one, I haven't looked it up. It's really dirty, but it's a 50 pence, 2011, England, UK. And that's it's tennis. Damn, I thought it was a soccer ball into the net. I just realised it's a tennis commemorative. And I think it's for the Olympics. This one. Yeah. So there you go. That was in there. That's the first time I've seen one of them. But too bad it's motleyed up. But anyway, it's dirty. I did wipe over it, but this is water and stuff's rusted into it, wherever it's been. Yeah, commemorative. It's tennis, so they probably brought out a few different ones for the Olympics. This is a tennis one. Pretty cool. Very thin, these. Like a 10-cent piece thickness. All right, so they were in the coin dispenser. Well, the coin taker back, right, but they didn't go through, obviously. Spat them out. Left them in the cup at the bottom, and I got them. Always stick my hand in. As soon as I get there, first thing I do is stick my hand into the tray to see who's left any coins behind. The best I've done is $270 was left there. That's the best I've done. Somebody, all their $2s and $1 must have just dumped, and they didn't even know. I don't even know if they put them in, and they must have had tons and put them in, and for whatever reason they didn't check the bottom tray, and it's dumped them all out. Anyway, so that's the best one I've had. $270 worth. I come home and showed my daughter, I go, look at this. I couldn't believe it. The whole thing was full. The tray was full, and it's, say, over a foot long. Pretty deep. Anyway, that was full. I couldn't believe it. I'm just looking over here. Why is he, Christine? Last day of holidays, home tomorrow. A nice holiday anyway. Gary, how you going, buddy? Hector, how you going? Oh, Hector. Actually, Hector sounds good. Michael, how you going? Yeah, it's a great coin if it was clean. That English UK one. 50 pence. So it's $1. Moreover, that's probably $1.20 or something. Alright, so anyway, we'll sniff through these. Oh, so now, who sent to me? So Snapper, I mean, I rotate everything the dollars anyway. So he sent me a photo today with this rotated out. Well, he showed it that way. Either way, I'd have to look at the photo again, but I'm thinking 30 degrees somewhere there. But it's rotated, so check these more carefully. But I do spin them all, so if I did happen to have had one, I would have found it. My music just crashed. No, it's crashed out. Alright, it's going to be quiet because I've got no music going. Damn. Yeah, so anyway, rotate all your coins because you just don't know. But yeah, got the 96 there, and it's rotated. Pretty sure 20 or 30 degrees. But I do rotate them all. So like I said, if there was any, I would have found them. If they're anywhere near the 1 o'clock mark and more, no problems. Yeah, but that's what it was. Henry Parks, rotated. Yep, so spread that out, 96. Parks, rotated, 20 to 30 degrees. Pretty sure it's 30. But yeah, top fine for you. You had some nice coins in there anyway. That was probably his noodle from last night. And these rotate as well. You can get these every minute of the clock, but I'll probably only be looking at 1 o'clock past. They're really hard under that. And Julie sent me photos as well as that alien head on the 2005. She sent me photos of the rotated AUS that she was saying about the other night in the chat, and I was trying to work out what she was talking about, the colour and all that. Because I think she was getting excited telling me and wasn't getting it out right. Anyway, she sent the photos, and yes, these coloured clothes. I've only got the AS here out on hand, but the $2 A, U and S, they actually are rotated, all right? But the rotation on them is, if that's level, that's the rotate. They're about 2 degrees rotated, and she's got all of them. And I think she got them out of the packs, not in change, but in the pack. But yeah, the A, U and S are rotated that much. That's all. Just off center. Just a fraction. So I checked all mine, and I haven't got any. But keep that in mind. That's another one. That's 2 off Jules. The alien head. And more. She's told me heaps of stuff anyway. The crop circle on the 21, the donut one at the back. She found that, the beak crop circle. So yeah, she's right into it. And the die clashes on the 2014 5 cent. And on the 2021 5 cent, I think. Anyway, she's right. She's found heaps like last year, this year, since she started. I think she sort of just started last year. I'm not 100% sure, but watching my stuff and commenting. So yeah, Julie's right into it, and she's finding heaps of stuff. So anyway, like I said, I don't look up stuff and whatever. I just, if I find it, I find it. But I don't rotate them, so I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have found it on the $2. I gave up rotating them. But anyway. 2 degrees is dicey. Better make sure you got it spot on to be able to claim it at that minor distance. It's the same with the 2001s. I go from 1 o'clock on. Under that, yeah, you can pick it out, but it's really close to being nearly normal. As is that A, U and S is. That's the closest to the only closest ones I've ever had like that, just 2 degrees somewhere there, that's real minor, was on the pennies, on the pre-decimals. So I used to find tons of them. They're just out, yeah, thought that was die-filled. So anyway, check them all, rotate your coins. Let me look you over. Leaf, how you going, buddy? Okay, Michael. Good on you, buddy. I'll see what you've sent me. Thank you very much. And yes, I'll be careful not to cut it open. I like how you did that. You got the scissors on there. That's really cool. Sent me some mail today. Caution when opening. No scissors. Peter J, how you going, buddy? You settled into the new house yet? Did you end up getting the house? Or I don't know if you... I know you moved, but I think you said you were looking for a house still. They reckon there's large heads on these all spaced IRB. I reckon they're full of it. I don't think they exist. You get these rotated, but there's definitely a variety on the reverse with thin and broad, narrow and broad, 1901. That looks like the narrow. The gap between the 0 and the 9 is different, of course, because of the broad and narrow, but you can tell when you got them together, no problems at all. They're easy to get, those ones. This one here's got 3 varieties, 3 reverse dies, 3 different ones. There's a thin one and 2 thick ones. They've got different heads, different serifs or feet or spurs. We call them spurs. I say we, I'm talking we from the 90s. We who were collecting and we who were at that stage buying magazines and reading magazines, that was called a spur on that one there. And that's the term used on pre-decimals. On the ends, on the back, on the penny, the feet, they're spurs. Anything on the bottom of this, they're called spurs. Anyway, there you go. 2005, that's a mule. I found one. I said I'm looking for a mule, but the 2000 mule I want, but that's a mule. It should be the Dancing Man all year. They put the 2006 in by mistake. Reverse, the Mobaroos, that wasn't supposed to be for that year. So they did 34 million of the Dancing Man, and they produced 5.7 million of these mules. So nobody was paying the prices they were on the 2000 mule. But that's the mule. If you want one, get them in top nick. That's what you want, but they definitely are, and they're not bad. The mintage isn't too bad, 5.7. Yeah, 10, 15 years time, probably going to be all beaten up. They already are. Oh no, then. Let me have a look. I think, you know, it's not too bad. Not the 2000s get worse than that. They're really shockers. So yeah, that's not bad in the back. So they're holding out better than the 2000. Bit better metal, bit harder. But yeah, they'll be getting chased up in years to come for sure, because they're a mule. And at 5.7, in good condition I'm talking, because you'll still find them, but the top condition ones will be what's after. So 2005, so that's what it should have been. Somebody gets a 2006, put it in there by mistake, and created 2005 mule. There you go. Rotate, no rotate, large head, no chance. Looks like the broad. Oh, no rotate, no large head. That's the thin. 93. Gets an error in there. I call it a dinghy in the waves. You get a nice big cud in between the waves there. Quite common. I haven't found one for a while though. I mean, I say it's common because I had tons of them. I think I still got them. Got a few. I think I might have taken them back to the bank. Don't know. I'll have to check. But I found it pretty easy anyway. Large head. No. Rotate. No. Thin. Numbers. 16. No changeover. 560,000 if you can get the changeover. I haven't seen one for about, what, 3 weeks? 4 weeks? Oh, what's on there? I don't think it was rotated. Oh no, maybe it is. Oh, the bus. No. And you can get small and large head in these. That's the large head. Little gap there. The small head, little gap there. I'll keep this and see if we find a small head to match. And they both got the all-spaced IRB, which is, that's what I'm looking for on that 2001 Federation, an all-spaced IRB. And all-spaced use a different font to the all-joined and the I-spaced RB joined. They use a serif font, which has T-bars at the top. The all-spaced is always non-serif. So there's a straight up and down chip. The leg of the R stops dead. It's not scooping into the bottom of the B. And there's only a tiny gap. So that's one way to tell if you can't see that gap or whatever. If that's like a chip, there's going to be a gap there. It'll be a large head. Well, not a large head on everything, because in the 99s, it's on the small and large head. So there's no defining that on this. It's the distance here. And the $2 exactly the same. that the IRB is all spaced, and it's just the distance from top of the lettering to the inner rim. Well, what we're doing, well, it's hard to say. It's not like $2 where you could say I'm not doing well because there's no colours here, but yeah, there's not much there really. Just those two. Oh no, there's only one. Yeah, that was that 99 I got. It's just what did I do that for? What did I get here? Oh, that was just to show you that. So I got nothing. Well, got a mule and a large head 99 variety. That's what it is. So it is a variety that I got there. But it's a small head that's the one to find. What a pain. I don't know why I did that. Alright, let me see if I can, now I asked a question to Peter and then I didn't come back and read it, didn't I? Oh, you're building a house, you must be a little crazy. Who knows, mate? Just confidence in your builder. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, people, I'm just reading. Oh, Brian, how you going? Just as you came in. The ultimate secret collector's cave. Peter should have a competition, eh? Draw up the designs, ideas. It's up pretty close, isn't it? But I can see from there. Oh, well, I can show you on that while I remember. That's what the ore join looks like. And you can see that the eye has T-bars on it. Because that's serif. There's a serif font on that. Yeah, they use a serif font on that. And on the all spaced, it's just a straight up and down chip. It doesn't have any T-bars. And the R stops straight, whereas that R is part of the B. It actually boots it into the, let me see, you can see it boots it in the bum. See, it's part of it. So you got serif on the top of the I, and the R boots the B. And on the, very important to understand these initials down the bottom. And then this one, as you can see, it's a straight up and down chip. The R stops straight, and then you got your B. You got a gap there, you can just see it. On the 2001 20-cent piece, you can nearly not even see that gap, but you can tell because it's the large head has the straight up and down chip. But they're non-serif, all of them. So that's one way to tell. On the ones where the all spaced equals large head, that's how you, well, it doesn't matter that. If you're looking for all spaced IRB, let's put it that way, it doesn't matter what. It's going to be a straight up and down chip. Potato chip, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You know, fish and chippies. Chip. Oh, so how's this for a story today? Go to the post office. Let me just read here. Instead of in boxes tucked away, yeah. That's a problem right now, Ruth, yeah, for sure, that's what happens, yeah. What I was saying, yeah, so today I go to the post office. I'm in line, and there's a Karen behind me. So Karen behind me. Does anyone watch Houseos? I love Houseos. So I've got Shazza Karen behind me. You know, yeah, mate. Yeah. Anyway, so Shazza Karen is behind me with her mum, and I just heard her saying, I just feel like smashing them in the face, you know? And I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm listening, and she's like, straight up to the counter, smash in the face. Did you see it? And I'm looking, you know? And I'm looking, and there's two guys at the counter, and one's standing there in the corner, and I'm thinking that this guy has gone down to the counter and told him that he's going to smash him in the face. So I'm getting all hyped up, you know, to get, well, I'm not going to watch that happening. I'm going to be in there, mate. So anyway, so next thing, the staff have come out, you know, and they come up behind me, and they go, the lady there, he was here before, and the staff told him just to go and do his letter up there and bring it straight down to the counter. So he was already in here, madam. And she's, oh, well, that's all right then. That's what I'd like to do if he was doing it, walk straight down to the counter. I'm like, if they could hear what she was saying she wanted to do to this guy. Anyway, there you go. So she jumped the gun because, you know, bit of a line and everyone's waiting. And she wanted to go down and smash him in the face because he walked straight down to the counter. That was funny. But yeah, I thought somebody was down there threatening this girl's behind there. They're gonna smash him. He's gonna smash him in the face, you know. But no, it was her gonna smash him in the face. Oh, it was a real Karen moment. I haven't had a Karen moment for a while, but yeah, she was, you know, she was all hyped up. She was gonna go ballistic, you know. Not hold back. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, the staff, the girl doing the passports must have heard her, I reckon, because to the left of us in the line there's the passport, and told the other, I don't know if she might be the manager, I don't know, but I know who it is, and told her about it. But anyway, I thought it was jumped the gun. Could have been on there. Another 2005, another meal for you. Eeyore, it's a donkey, really. Oh, no, it's not. They're meals. Look, I've got two of them. Oh, Julie, how you going, Jules? I told everybody about your 50 cents, 2005, 50 cents to look for the alien head on the person on the right in the center of the two that are back to back. And the person on the right, and it looks like somebody out of Star Trek with the turtle head, and it's sort of like their skull comes around in a round, you know, it's round, you know, round, and it comes around their head and then comes down. And it's raised, it's a die crack. It's a Y die crack. No kidding. From side of the hat, it goes down and goes down. It's a big, huge cud because it's not thin, it's round, it's thick as. So it's a Y-shaped cud or really thick, wide die crack. Uniform. It's really good. So better look out for them. And the AUS $2 coins that you said about being rotated, I brought them out and showed everyone before that they're rotated. Yep, about that much. 2 degrees, I reckon. That's all. The AUS, and that you got them out of the, that you found them in the packs, not from Noodling, I gather, because it said on the 2x2s that you had from the sets. Don't forget, get 3 reverses on this, 3 different ones. So get a heap together and look for 2 thick ones and a thin one. Different head, different feet. Serif or spurs, whatever you want to call them. Changeover, no changeovers. There's nothing there yet, that's for sure. Oh, Rose, hello. Everybody, Rose just joined in. Rose has been a friend of me and supported me on Facebook and here. And and I'm just sorry. And I said to Rose to join in and have a natter to everybody. And Rose has just started up, I think, last year. I'm not sure, Rose, when you started. I think you said you was a newbie that started. And, yeah, come along, join in, have a natter. Yeah, we're all newbies, that's for sure. Yeah, but yeah, join in. Everyone's having a talk, normally about coins or Peter moving house, gonna buy a house, build a house. Christine's coming back from an excellent holiday. And everyone else, I'm not sure what you've been doing, but I'm sure you've been busy. I don't know everybody's business, really. Well, I don't. But yeah, it's plenty to learn if I find anything. And if anyone tells you anything in the comments there too. But jot things down is, well, you know, Julie, take it from Julie. Julie's been jotting down everything of mine. She's been telling me for, I don't know now, over a year. She's been going through all my videos and actually noting down everything I say, you know, with the fines and that, which is what I did. I haven't said to anybody that for a long time, but I used to tell everybody that's the best way is note the video. You know, first of all, like it, because if you like it, then it goes into your library, all right? That's on your main page of your Facebook, and you can find it in all your likes in there. So that's the good thing about liking is you can go back to your library and find it again, and mark it in there and jot it down. And then foreign stuff, not sure. Well, come and see if it's in a video. Just put in whatever you think it is, or the year would be better, and all my videos will come up. You might have to go through a few, and there's so many I can't even point you to. I've lost track. I really have. But there's lots of stuff in there. And then on Facebook too, and other people here. And then there's other creators here, like NM does his foreign coins. He likes all these foreign coins, so if you want to go and watch him going through all them, and he's got other stuff. I'd have to bring up everybody's channels, you know. So I actually, well, I'll probably push me luck to try and remember what everyone does, you know. I've got a few people left to try and remember. And I'm getting older. Yeah. No, I'd say that's been It's gone down, but I'd say it's probably been started from being an end coin or something, catching it. I don't think that's... No, it's not natural. This is what it's worn down. But I'd take it as a rotate, and I'd be taking it to Downies if I found it as a large head. I'm not kidding, I would be. I think that'd be the best place for it because I ain't found one. No. And I haven't seen any photos either. That's the other thing. That's the thin date, 1901 on there. Let me dive over. All right, because I missed Rose last night. Yes. Oh, you came in all the way up there. Oh, man. Anyway, I'll explain to everybody, my screen's to the left, and if I don't scroll all the way back, I miss heaps of stuff. You know, I must have turned away just as you turned up on your first one. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That you turned up, real good. Supposed to say newbie. Yeah. I think I did with that. Welcome, yes. Welcome, Rose, to the families of Julie. Yeah, welcome, Rose. All friends here of Gary. Yeah, that's it. And everyone else is saying welcome too. Yeah. These you guys are typing. Sorry, I've got to read this stuff because I felt bad missing Rose last night. Yeah, I'll tell you where they are, Brian. I'll give you the 3 names of the people that bought the 3 that I had. That's where they are. They're at their place. I sold them 2 weeks ago. I put 3 of them on eBay and yeah, they just zzz. They were the only 3 I had. Gone. Oh, what? So, Rose, you've been watching me for ages, hanging in the background. Nah, man. I try to tell everybody, you don't have to sit in the background. We'd really rather a heap of people up here having a talk and having a coffee, and I can go for whatever anyway. Time, whatever. I just lose track, so it doesn't matter. You get time for coffee, smokes, drinks, whatever. Go to the shop and come back. Man, I've had people have showers, come back, go out, come back. I'm still going. Yeah, so anyway, that's good. More the merrier. The more the merrier. Because then, I'm not just talking to myself. I think I was today, early. I don't care. If people, I appreciate everyone coming on, being there, absolutely. But I'm not deterred to start up a stream, and if no one comes out, I keep talking like everyone's there anyway. So when you watch the replay, you can just pretend that you were there, because I'm just waffling anyway. That's 2 large heads, and that's not rotated, no errors. You can get the errors in the flames there. They look like cogs. Got a couple there. Look really good. Look like the different speed cogs on the back of the speed racer bikes, All your cogs there. Get 2 lots, one above each other. Now, if I'm talking about, I better point them out because I probably don't want to confuse people. So in that area there, and in here, the edge of the design chipped into knob, well, cut, but knob, and again up here. And they look like cogs. And this one, like a timepiece. That's right, they do. See, I can just see right there, I reckon. They had a weak spot on that edge. And on this one. Yeah, on large and small, both varieties. You can get that error on them. And you can get that on the rotated one as well. So you get it on the large head rotate, and just the large head, and on the small head, the standard head. $97. I don't know if there's something starting in there. Or is it dirt again? Oh, it's just starting. Look at the size of that. It's so tiny. The tiniest of tiny, tiny little die cracks. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. You can just see it there. Is it? Let me see. Oh, get my finger off it, it's stuck to it. Let me look under here. I'll just confirm. Oh, it is. It's the tiniest of tinies. It's so thin and tiny. Anyway, it's just in there. But don't worry, anyway. You can get them there. I've got to get a better one than that to show. But that's where they are. There's a tiny die crack starts like that, and it gets longer till it reaches the other side, and then it gets thicker and thicker and thicker till it's, you know, maybe quarter, I don't know, 0.3, 0.4 of a mil in thickness, width. So it does get up a little bit thicker. ANZAC, 14. Keep it in case I get a set. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All the same, just the years are different and the mintage is different. That 14's 22 mil. That's the, you'll find them every day. Get them in good condition still, even at that mintage, still hard sometimes. You do come across them, but not very often. In extremely fine. Might find it almost uncirculated. Somebody's put it in pretty quick after having it at home, uncirculated. But yeah, you'll find them. But the other ones, 2015, 16, 17, 18, oh, that would have been nice for a mule. Bit beaten up, but it stands out okay. The edges are up. But see that roundness on? You could pick these out a mile away. If I covered that, I picked that out. Maybe the only one would be the 2006 and the 2013. I find they get that beveled edge. They're just not square like the other coins. The 2000s. They've got a character all of their own, you know, these coins. I pick them up. They're total character there. Like they're rounded on this side, they round off, not square. They sort of look thinner. There's a different die finish on that guttering edge. They made it so it folded over. It's folded. Compared to this is square finish. So it's different. And they're all like that. And I'm pretty sure the 2006 and 13 match with that as well, and I might not pick it out if they're with it somewhere. If they come through, I've got a chance, one of the three, if I see it without the date there. But these will be a giveaway because they're horrible. They're really soft metal. They ding up really easy. That's why the ones the mules in you know, very fine plus, something like this in the mule, you know, you're talking, well, you could be talking, well, that was a mule. 1500, probably 1500, 1500 in that condition for a mule, I reckon. Be lucky to find it. Yeah. Even if it was crap on the back like that. Extremely hard because the metal was really bad. It was a soft metal. Here's the 13, is it? The 16? Oh, it's an 8. What the hell is that? No, that is like, yeah, there you go, the 13. So if I covered it, see, and see it's rounded. It's another one. Just like the other one. So let me see. Yeah, see the edging on them? They match. They're rounded. And I'm pretty sure the 2006 is the other one. So you pick them out without that date. It'll be one of those three. Same crappy metal. Same die type. It's like a B-type die. It's rounded. It's not squared. Anyway, there you go. If you didn't notice that, you do now. I'll keep it in case you find the 2006 that's gone like it too. But all those little things like that, I pick them up on tons of coins, right through from all the denominations. When you've gone through enough coins, you start seeing each coin's character, because they're not all the same. They're not all of them are the same. Vast majority are. But there's ones that got their own little character, like that 13 there. Same thing, still rounded, better nick, and that's what. If you had that as a mule in that condition, same thing again, you know, 12, 1500, 16, 2 grand, somewhere there. But yeah, it's the same thing. They just changed the die. They've rolled the edge. It's not squared. But yeah, anyway, so you find, I find that with a lot of coins, they got their own little distinctions. I haven't looked over here talking to anyone. Let me just catch up. Where are we? There. Have I missed anybody coming in? Hello to anyone I've missed. If I have, say hello again. I said hello to Brian. Well, I did because I told you when those 2021s are. I think I read all that. Sorry, I've just got been stalking me for ages. Oh, I got tons of stalkers, eh? Got 1.76, 77. I think I'm one off the 7. It did go to that, but then, I don't know, 3 people dropped off and it went down again. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just reading a few upgrades. Reef. Christine did a few upgrades. Nothing exciting in the Noodle last night. Julie sent photo. Oh, you sent some photos to me. You have to stop typing. Yeah, it's like me. I've got to stop there to go back and read all this. Oh, what? No, you got it, yeah. What'd you get? A deceive and discipline, 20 cent, 2018. Oh yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, yes. Yeah, the 2018s, yeah. I sent the ones I had brand new folder and all that over to wasn't bottle top banded. Who did I send them to? AG76. I can't remember who I sent the folder over in the 20 cent, but I think I've got one here. I can't remember which one. But one I found while I was noodling. They're upside down for me too, don't worry. Just not spin them around, it doesn't matter upside down. It doesn't matter which way they are. If there's something on there, you're going to see it. 96. So Snapper found the 96 anyway, for everybody out there that don't know. He found the 96 rotated, but it's 20 or 30 degrees rotate. It could be 30, it could be the 1 o'clock. On the 96, so look out for them. It was just as beaten up as that too. Yeah, rotate. Rotate your coins. There he is again. No. Well, I've got absolute. I've got nothing there so far. No, those mules don't count. They don't count. I've got so far nothing. Basically nothing of any interest. No dinos, no nothing in there. These are from my little bank. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, little bank this morning. So it's normally my lucky bank, but not so far. I'll have to look up them. There's 50 cents as well, is there? The 18. They're not the ones I was thinking. That's a large head. Not rotated. No errors. Come on, where's something? Spark it up. I'll get through these. 88, not bad. Look, on these ones is dye fill, beads missing, is what you're looking for. And I've got a couple with cud errors on these beads coming off. And I've only got 3 in 20 years, so I've got them like over weeks apart. I've never found any other than dye fill with the beads missing. So check all around just above that that L there, those 3 beads there above it. And just here too. But yeah, nice. Nice 88s. You find them good, Nick. You can find them beautiful condition in actual fact. I found a few of these, 20 million on them. 13 with the beveled edge. Even that 2008 has to a certain extent. Changeover. No changeover. Everybody wants changeovers off me. I ain't got no changeovers. They're all gone. They go as quick as I get them. The changeover dollars, especially at that mintage, 560,000. Look how much full set of rolls of them are going for now in the black box. Whew, mamma mia. You know, got to spare $1,800 for a set, 5 cents to $2 in rolls, set of rolls in the black box. Special edition. Yeah, mega dollars. So yeah, check those 3 different ones. The 2009, 2015. There you go. Lowest minted, 1.4 mil. And I said I find these are quite often for me, and they're the lowest minted. It's the 17s and 18s I don't find many of. Actually, I sent Rose my only. She needed a 2017 for her ANZAC set to complete, so I sent that to her today. That's gone. And that was the only 2017 I had. I had more before Christmas. I took them all back. I had about 10 sets of ANZACs and spares, but I didn't need them. I'll find them again. There's a 2020. Look, that's whoopee-doo over 6 odd million now. Yep, they're all bells and whistles, just like I reckon the 22 is going to be all bells and whistles, just like this, because the mint won't tell us what they predicted is. Well, they did, and these shot up from 160,000 up to 6.5 mil. So beware. Beware the mint not telling us their projections for what they're going to mint. And get rid of those small mintages with a double asterisk next to it, which means partial mintage, and then everybody thinks just because they put it out and told them partial mintage at 10,000 or 100,000 that they're going to be a low mint. You know, they could have put a partial mintage there of 1 million or 2 million. Would you think it's low mint then? Just because they jumped the gun, if you get what I mean, on telling us? They shouldn't have put that. They shouldn't have jumped. They shouldn't mention it at all. Why? Till they've got a couple of million, or I don't know. But better would be just to put 2022 prediction for what strike the amount they were going to mint anyway. Can't think of the word I was going to say, but the amount that they predict that they're going to mint. And put that next to it, and then readjust that bloody one down or up. That would make it so much better on people collecting the coins that they think are going to end up staying low mint just because the mint decided to tell us all early that they're minting them, basically. And they just jump the gun and tell you early. And there's no way you'll know unless you got inside information as to what they're going to mint. And so that happened with the 2020s. But if they put their predicted mintage figure, then we'd have an idea. That would set everybody at ease, wouldn't it? You'd know immediately then if it's going to be a low mint or not. That would be the better one, is put that and take it away or add to it. Then starting off with, oh, let's tell them what we've done so far. Oh, we haven't done 10,000. Yeah, that's all right. Just put it there, put the asterisk next to it. That's all right. We'll tell the people. They want to know. And then everyone's like, oh, look at the mintage figure. So don't take notice of it. Wait until about 2 years. But still, again, I say that, and it's a chance you take. You grab a whole heap of them. If you buy them, well, yeah, I traded my ones, so I didn't have to worry. But if you buy them, you're taking a big chance. You may pay, you might pay like $20, $30, $40 for a 2022 dollar coin because of the mintage figure it's shown, only to find that next year it jumps up to 10 million. And, well, that dollar's now worth $1. Like those 2020s, I swapped them, the mintage figure went up, I opened them, I checked them for errors, and I took them back to the bank. I didn't keep maybe 2 of them. Anyway, just watch. That's all I can say. Those figures shouldn't be out at all until they can tell us a good mintage that they've already done, or tell us what they predict, and work it from there. It'd save a lot of people a lot of money on anywhere they're buying them from. Doesn't matter where you're buying them from. Not just eBay, anywhere. I save everybody money. You know, I can imagine if I bought those 2020 rolls and I paid big dollars for them, I would have been absolutely really upset about that, you know. And there's tons of people did, so they're all now reeling at that. They don't know what to do with them. They're never going to go up. Not at that much. No, not. Oh, well, they will. I'm not saying never go up. You know, they might climb up, might be worth something in 20 years' time or something, I suppose. Nice 2014. We go, I'll take that one away. Keep the 15. That's all right. I better look over because I'm waffling. Let me read. I'm just looking up. Yeah, I missed everything. Oh no, I got Julie there, Reef there, clocking up the K's, yeah. Oh no, Rose, don't send nothing back to me. Oh yeah, send back, yes, yeah, send that back, and you better make it 2 coins. You better send me, because if you send me 2 coins, doesn't matter what the other one is, or it doesn't, send me for my gratitude coin album. Now, if you've been in the background and that, you'd know about the gratitude coin album I've got going. And if you send a coin, you get 1 entry for the end giveaways. If you send 2 coins, you get 2 entries. Any more than 2 coins, you don't get, that's it, 2 entries. So if you're going to send 1, send 2. But they'll go into the gratitude book, not for me. So it doesn't have to be that ANZAC if you find one. But if you want to go in and help fill it up, and it could be any coin, foreign coin, you know, a token, something like that, you know, round. Well, it doesn't have to be round, it can be other shapes too, but you know what I mean. Numismatically sort of stuff, if that's a word, numismatical, you know, in that area. And send them in anyway, and I'll put them in the book then, and then you'll be in there for going in and running for the prizes. A bit skeppy on that one too. It's down, but let me just have a look. Look, it probably started off live as difill. Probably started off live with difill, but it's that 6 is there, but I reckon it's down because it's been hammered, you know, like a hammer. It's been hit that much. Come on, baby. Let me just get this right so I can save me mucking around. Oh, come on. Where is it? It's there somewhere. Yeah, I wish I could just do this like immediately. Oh, there. You can see it's beaten. I'm trying to hold it in focus. But it's you can see all the hits around it. Well, I'm hoping you can. I'm trying to hold it as much as I can. Best I can. I don't know what to move, the coin or the magnifying glass. But you can see it's hit. And that's hit. And there. And it's like, you know, if you hit enough, you're gonna, well, doesn't matter, even a coin is gonna act like a hammer. And I reckon that it probably started off with a bit of difill on there. but it definitely has had a good hit around there. Anyway, it's a crappy one. That's what I'm saying. Because there's too many hits in there and stuff. But, each to his own. But it definitely started off as a die fill. But it's got worse because of it being hit. But anyway, it's a die fill there. Yeah, it is. But it's been hit. Anyway, it's not my cup of tea, but I don't know where everyone collects or how they collect, and that's entirely up to you. That's your private business, how you and what you do and how you do it and whatever else. Same as everybody. It's all bashed. It's large head. Yeah, I don't ask or question anybody what they collect. Same as with me. You do your own thing. I'm just showing what I find, what I've got, what I want to keep, what might be wrong on them. And I don't keep the vast majority of them. That's because I have already, I've been doing this for decades. And I've been there and done that, had to take them back and got rid of them, started up again, take them back to the bank. When you need cash, these go back, especially when I'm finding their face value. That's why my point is face value. You don't have to worry. And you don't have to worry about taking them back as well, because you'll find them next day. What you put back in, you find again. I've found everything that I put back in. Not intended for circulations, it's exceptions to the rule, but just the common stuff. Don't be frightened if you've got to put them in. You'll find them again. If they're really top-notch coins, well, I can't promise that. That's one thing that you could lose, is the grading. But they're all in there, and so I don't sweat. If I got taken back, I don't even blink. Honestly, because I've just done it so many times, and then I found them all again, plus more. So if I go to take them back, I swear, I don't even blink. I don't even care. It's money coins, the whole lot. That's how confident I know of finding them all again. Every single one that I've put in, I'll get them again. So that's a good thing about noodling. You can do it, have fun, find them all. If you got rid, it's like starting a jigsaw puzzle again. Just take them all back to the bank, get the bits, and start putting them back together again. And you will. I have. I wouldn't tell you if I didn't. But it's the truth. You'll find them all again. They're all in here. It's repetitive motion. It's Groundhog Day on the coins. Can be. Like that, Groundhog Day so far is crap. Yeah, you said, Peter, with Peter's dad, you said that, was it the fires, yeah? You went through the fires, the house burnt. My brother lives in Bendigo too, Peter. Station Street, Bendigo. Which is more, what's the racetrack up there? It's out just on the outskirts of Bendigo there. I can't, Gawler? Is that the right? No, that's South Australia. Man, I haven't had a bet for ages, so I can't remember what the race courses is, but that's the name of the suburb he lives in Bendigo. Oh, the floods, yeah. Epsom, thanks, Peter. That's the one. Epsom races. No, Julie, 2017. Yeah, you're talking the ANZAC, yeah? and then it's crap, and then don't go on it, mate. Julie, you're talking about the ANZAC, I'm pretty sure, are you? You're talking about the 27 ANZAC, not the 2017 Mobaroos, but the 27 ANZACs. Yeah, it does, Peter. Yeah, a lot in common, yeah. Yeah, well, it's bullshit anyway. And I don't care. There's a photo of it. It's been PCGS'd. PCGS. This is my point about PCGS. PCGS did a grading on a 2017 ANZAC mule. So they say. They say it's ANZAC mule. Now, the thing is, they didn't get no confirmation off the mint for that. Just like I haven't had confirmation off a lot of stuff that I found. Yet, it's okay for a professional company to grade something, call it a mule, but the mint has not confirmed that it's got an ANZAC mule. Now, the other thing is, there's photos of it, but they're the only photos. There is no other photos other than that PCGS. The other problem we got is the coin has disappeared. It has not even shown itself since it got graded. It's gone. So my theory is somebody in the mint illegally made themselves a 2017 ANZAC mule. They set it up with a coin company. They sent it over. Somehow they got PCGS to grade this thing and call it a mule without confirmation off the mint. It got photoed and it's gone. Where is it? It's gone. And I reckon there was a setup between somebody in the mint, somebody at a local coin shop, somebody in PCGS who had a buyer in America, and that's where you're going to find it. And it's gone. Because if the mint gets it, they're never going to get it back. It's illegally made. I'm telling you. And if anyone's got more photos and can tell me who's got it, how much it's sold for, where it is, I'll believe it. That's my go on it. That's the illegal made 2017 mule. One off. So don't worry about looking for them because you're not going to find one. They didn't do it. Somebody in there did it. And I reckon it was a money job. They set it up because if they got it and somebody in PCGS has gone and done that, and I reckon they're in on it too, because how did they know it's a mule? How did they confirm it? Who told them? Just because they said it's a mule and everybody thinks there's a 17 mule because they said. Isn't it the mint needs to be telling you? I reckon it is. That's why PCGS, I told you, I'm sus on a heap of stuff that they have got wrong. And with Australian coins too. What was another one they got? It's a 5 cent, $2. It's a 5 cent with a, I'd have to look it up. If you look up PCGS bad, what do you call it? Bad grading mistakes, you'll find one about a 5 cent piece or a $2 that wasn't supposed to be. And the point was made there too. Who are they to tell us what it is when they're not getting it from the mint? And they are everyday people that are experts, but they work in bricks and mortar, and they can put a plastic thing around something, and then they're God with the coin. Not with me, man. Not a chance. Not a chance. So I'm wary about their grading, their coins, they're putting them in, and who they're getting confirmation of, and are they really what they said they are, if a mint doesn't say that it is. So anyway, that's my go on them. And you can look up a heap of mistakes they've made on coins, a ton that they have graded and without knowledge from a mint or nothing, and they took it upon themselves to tell us what it was. And yet if I do it, I'm a rat bag and I shouldn't be doing it because I don't work for PCGS. What a load of crap. They're no different than me. They work in a brick. They get paid, they're in bricks and mortar, and they can stick plastic things around that coin. I can't do that. And I haven't got that reputation that the company's got. Not the individual person that's doing it. Who knows who he is and what background he's got. I don't know. Anyway, that's what bites me. Really does. But you can be discriminated against because you don't work for someone, or you don't put it in the same packaging as them, or you haven't got the reputation that they've got, and yet they can do everything that they want, and everyone takes it as gospel. And that just riles me up. So anyway, that 2017 ANZAC mule, you're never going to find one. Not a flying frog's chance. No one's got one. No one's ever found one from there. Everyone talks about it, yet it keeps going on. And yet, who's got more? Who's found another one? Where's the first one, for Christ's sakes? Besides that PCGS photos, where is the first one? Anyway, 2022, Gash, A to Z, 26 letters, and the special coin was the X Blue X for Crux. No mintage figure on them, but they brought out 2019 was Gash 1, 523,000, 2021 was Gash 2, Great Australia Coin Hunt, 463, and this one, don't know, but it'll be around the same anyway. So we got a commemorative there. Anyway, I've had my bitch about it again. But I hope, as far as I'm concerned, I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from when it comes down to, people that work for someone and can have a reputation, but the person themselves haven't got it. It's the company. Against people that have got the same knowledge, can do the same thing, yet they haven't got that backing. And yet they can be discriminated against as not being as good as them or being able to do or say what they reckon it is because they haven't got bricks and mortar and a bloody plastic packet to put it in. That's just discrimination and it's crap. Oh, Christine, yeah, they're in America, they're in Hong Kong, and they are grading our coins, calling our coins on whatever they are, varieties, errors. Well, we can go to low mints because they can look that up without any. We're in Australia, they're in America. Who in Australia do they have contact with in the mint, with the hotline that they can ring up for the mint to confirm to them, for them to be able to have the permission to put something in a plastic container that can make the price of a coin go up by, it could go up 10 times what it would be outside of that case. They are inflating the shit out of our coins. Just because they are bricks and mortar, reputation for the company, not the individual, and they stick them in plastic containers. Christ, that gets my roll up. Why can't I do it and just put it in a plastic bag and make it worth 10 times the value? I know who the scammers are, man, and it ain't me. It's those bloody goddamn graders that think they're God and they just calling the shots and they're not answering to anyone on that. And they should be answering to the mints first and getting off them written confirmation, just like I was told that I should be getting for anything I've got from the mint. Why isn't PCGS getting it? Why aren't you getting the certificate from them, from the mint, to confirm what they're telling you it is? Where's that? Again, that leaves them as just normal people with a bricks and mortar company's reputation, calling the shots, sticking it in a plastic container, and the price jacking up, and then getting the gradings wrong too on them, you know, grading them as almost uncirculated or MS something, and their EFs. I've seen their gradings on some coins. Jeez, man, a blind guy could have done it better. So, yeah, anyway, I take them for a pinch of salt, I'll tell you now. I'll be, anything they gave me grade and they done that, you know what? I'll be doing my grading on their grading, and then we'll see. So I'm not happy about the fact that people just think they're God and they put it in plastic, and so that's where everything's got to go to. Get their salute, get their signature, get their certificate, stuff the mint certificate. Don't worry about that. This guy knows his crap, and send it back to you, and that's all okay. I can't do that. No. I haven't got the qualification. But who knows if they even got qualifications, the people who are working there. Who are they? Are they young? They only just started? Are they learning like parrot fashion from some guy in the classroom there, telling them what to look at? I mean, who are the people that are doing the grading? What's all their reputations? How many of them are working there? How many have had comebacks? How many have been wrong? How many of them have caused people to spend life savings on a bloody coin that is wrong? I'll tell you, go and look online and you'll see how many they get wrong. Yeah, they don't get it all right. Well, that's right. Where's the coin grader here in Australia? Yeah, that's right, buddy. Where are they? I'll tell you where they are. Here, behind the screen, and behind a ton of screens here on YouTube, and people on eBay selling them in that. That's where we all are. We ain't in that bricks and mortar, and we can't put them in the plastic packs, buddy. But we're here. We just ain't got a bricks and mortar company to go and rock up to every day. And so, yeah, that's, you know, why? I don't know. Every country should have one in there, so it deals with its own coins in the country, and the people live in the country, work for that company. That makes total sense. You know, if they had one here, and I worked here, and I worked there, and I was getting coins coming in from all over the world, different countries and all that, what the hell would I know without looking it up? Seriously, what the hell would I know? You can't know something unless you're shown or told. So how do they do all the countries from overseas? Who inside that PCGS, NCGIS, whatever the hell they are, the NCG, who in there is the experts, and where are they from? You know, technically, if there's 100 countries, they'd have to have 100 people working in there, one for each country. And then they'd have to have 3 shifts of them. So they've, you know, 3 of each country, to be fair to each country, that they've got somebody from that country that's an expert. Anyway, I just reckon it's just, it's a conglomerate business, and they're taking big advantage of their reputation, the bricks and mortar reputation. And that's what they got. They got the reputation for it. But they're not God. They're not everything's right. It's not send it to them and they'll tell you what it is. What the hell do I need to send it to them for? I know what I've got. So anyway, I should shut up now. Yeah. So anyway, Julie, there's the answer to your question. I don't know how long I ranted on that one for, but that was for everybody out there to listen to. Yeah. Their little rabbit is. 2016 gets the tiniest too on there, as well as the biggest. The 2000, the 2010 and the 2016. 2010 or 2013? 2013. No, it's the 2010. But the 2000 and the 16 get the biggest of them, but the 16 with the 15 get the tiniest. Little tiny rabbit ears. Little chip out of the die. Oh, you know, it looks like he's got a mohawk, doesn't it, coming down the back. His hair. I don't know. Bit different, that one. That is a different looking one, because it's dead even length cut. Normally they're bubbled up, starting into the rabbit ears. What's that one? Yeah, 2016. Anyway, sorry about that. You know, man, I could keep going on for another hour, but I won't. I'll shut up. I need a smoke. Anyhow, look, it's what you get with me. You get it raw. I told you this before. You know, it's my channel. I'll let what I need to let out and on things. I've been around a long time, man. Long time. And I ain't going to be getting told nothing about not knowing what I'm finding. Yeah. So yes. But there is one thing I'd like everyone to do for me out there, because I really need to know this. That's a large head. And the problem I got on what I'm going to say to you is that due to, with all the talk going on, I cannot find any evidence. I can't find any photos. I can't find anything at all on fake bullseyes on $2 coins. And I have been listening to all their fake rah, and I'm telling you all right now, if you want, open up a separate screen on your computer and Google for fake or forgery, fake, whatever you want to call it, bullseye, paint error, whatever you want, on the $2 coins, colored $2 coins, all right? And I want someone to find for me information with photos to show the coins that have been made as fake bullseye coins, and I want to see the proof, because I cannot find anywhere, yet there's all the people out there saying that they made fake $2 coins with the colour on the wrong side. So there's the colour, and that there's fake ones. You get bullseyes where the coin flipped over and it was painted on this side instead of that side, all right? And that happens. And they're saying there's fake bullseyes. The thing is, there isn't. I can't find photos. I can't find any. It doesn't matter about written blogs. I'm not interested. I want written with a photo to prove it. I cannot find one fake bullseye photo. Not one. only real bullseye. So I'm saying whoever's saying there's fake bullseyes are telling lies. They don't exist. If it does, I want a photo. I cannot find them. And I keep hearing about fake bullseyes. The reason is it's impossible to make a fake bullseye. You cannot lift that paint off, let alone try and scrub it off. If you want to make a bullseye fake, you've got to take the real paint and put it here. You cannot lift that paint off that $2. You can't get it off there. That's right. So what we've got is hearsay has started a rumour. If you find a bullseye, $2, if you find a $2 coin with the colour on that side, you've got a genuine bullseye. There isn't any photos. There's nothing. Some guy is this, that's the bullshit story that's gone. Someone said this, I heard this, but no one asked them, oh, where is it? Can you show me? Can you prove it? Always ask for proof. You want proof, because otherwise hearsay will continue on. And the thing is, everyone out there needs to know that you can't make a fake bullseye. The only way they're going to make a fake one is if somebody got some paint and tried to replicate this on the other side. Good luck, because it's not paint. It's baked enamel adhesive inside that. It's different. It's extremely hard to get off. And to take that and put it on this side, you got to lift it. I've tried these with super glue on there to grab it to lift. You can't. That paint is literally baked on and stuck to it like super glue. It'll chip. But you can't lift that off. And you can't stick it back here. What are you sticking it with? So again, think when people tell you things. Think mechanically. Think logically. Check it out. Have a look at it. Think, how would they do that? They can't. You can't lift this paint off and you cannot stick it back on that side. And if the guy, the one person in Queensland that they're talking about, so one person in Queensland might have got a paintbrush and done something there, all of a sudden it's become this fabled fake and watch out and I'm not buying them and, you know, you got to watch and crap. They don't exist. If you've got one of these with paint on that side, I'm telling you, 100%, you have got yourself a $5,000 to $10,000 coin, okay? That's what it's worth. And I reckon it keeps going because there's people want to buy them off you, bulk cheap, and then sell it for a mint. So I reckon it's a seller's area of trying to get these very cheaply and sell them for megabucks. But if anyone can find me the photo of these, of an error, of the fake $2, and I'm talking not somebody's got a paintbrush just to send me a photo. I'm talking if it's going to be a fake, it's got to be replica, and I want to see it. And I'm telling you all, until you see me telling you, if you find one, you've got a genuine coin. You have not got a fake. They can't make them. I have tried. And you got to think logically on it. And you just cannot, you can't take that Mr. Squiggle colouring off that in that precise, with the colouring, with the type of paint they use, take it off there and put it on this side, because you can get these with the bullseye. You can't, it can't be done. It's impossible. They do not exist, and there's no photos. There is no photos. And if someone tells you something, you've got to ask them for the proof. Otherwise, you're going to continue on the lies that they've started up, the innuendo about what's going on, and it doesn't exist. Only real ones exist. And they're worth mega dollars, all right? And so if you find one, they're worth mega dollars, and it's original. It's properly. You can't paint this to copy it. You can't lift it to stick it back on you. You can't stick it back on you because what are you sticking it on with? This is baked on. It goes on here. It's baked. It's as hard as it is on this side to get off. They're genuine. And I want to see the proof, because I'm the guy that right now is saying enough is enough on the hearsays. How about producing some proof and showing everybody the BS going around that it isn't BS and they exist? I cannot find anything on those fakes, and if I can't find a picture, nothing on it, it's hearsay. And who's starting up the hearsay? Why are they telling someone that that's a fake when they're bullseyes, when you can't do it? And the people that are saying that the people they could be fake, they should know very well that you can't lift that paint, and they should know very well you can't stick it back on that side. It's absolutely impossible. So if you get one of them with the colour on the wrong side, you have got yourself a genuine paint error. So don't believe everything, and for Christ's sake, don't believe anything that starts off with, oh, somebody told me, because that person that says to you, somebody told me, you need to be the one that says, where's the proof? And you'll stop that lies, that stories, you'll stop it from continuing on. As long as everybody keeps talking about that thing, it'll keep going on, and everybody will be believing like the 88 HH. It's still taking time to tell people they're not worth money. And so that is spread around, and it's untrue. Only genuine ones exist. That's it. And if anyone can find all the proof, send it to me, and I'll retract it. 100% retract what I just said. All right? So there you go. I don't want anyone finding that and then getting ripped off and told it's fake, or it could be fake or whatever. It's a genuine coin, and don't let anyone tell you anything else to get it out of your hands so they can sell it at 3 times the price. But I cannot find anything on it, and yet everyone keeps talking about it, and no one is stopped to think, hang on, where's the pictures? Where's the proof? Who was it? When was it? Which coin was it? He couldn't have done all of them. There's a ton of them that are bullseye. How many is this guy supposed to have done? There's no photos, no nothing. It's one of those runaway, it's a runaway lie. It started off as a lie because it was a lie. It was hearsay. Some guy heard some guy in Queensland did it to a coin. No guy's name, no date, no coin, no pictures, no nothing. And then no more after that. So just for a 5-second mention in history, it's still going, and it's not right. Those coins are worth absolute mega dollars. Anyway, I've had a couple of rants tonight, eh? But that one I have to tell you, because that one is just really got my goat up. I've been searching and searching and searching and searching for it. I can't find nothing. And if I can't find nothing, then it is nothing. It's nothing. So I hope you all find one. Because if you find one, well, if you want somebody to buy it off you for pretty much what it's worth, you can contact me, because I've got buyers. Because we all know that they are genuine. Nothing there still, but look, I swear I got it. Yeah, I've got one more time, everybody. One more time. If someone says, "Yeah, I heard this," or "I heard from someone," or "someone told me this," please do yourselves a favour and stop it right then and there, and ask them for proof. If they can't, then tell them you don't want to know. You're not interested in listening. You don't want to become part of the chain letter that's keeping the BS going. And the only way to do that is just ask that person straight away for all the proof. And if it's provided, then there you go. But if it's just "I heard" and someone read it, there's no reference. Anyone can say that for anything, you know. I heard that they had a 2014 ANZAC in 2004. There you go. There's one for you. I heard that. All right, you get me? You can BS through your butthole when you say "I heard that" and "someone told me this," yet you can't reference them. You can't reference the coin. You got no pictures. You got nowhere to tell them to go and look at, right? Yeah. Don't be part of it. Stop it in its tracks and ask for proof. There's the dinghy in the waves right there. Nice dye chip. A bit of lamination floor there. No, a bit too. Anyway, so nice dye chip, the big one. You get them in the same spot, pretty common. Oh, Reef, buddy, we're on the same thinking, mate. And you know what? That was the whole crux to this whole thing with me. You're a spray painter, and it's exactly right. You were baffled as to how they were lifting it and how they were doing it. It's to remove and replace. Yeah, it is. And that's why I try and tell everyone, you know, just think logical. Really think logical, know how things work. And the best thing of all advice I can give everybody, fair dinkum, the best advice is don't take "I heard." Just don't accept it. Just cut it short. As soon as they start saying "I heard that," just cut it short and say, "Have you got proof of what you're going to tell me?" "Oh no, I just heard something." Don't tell me, because it's just more confusion for you and more stuff in here. You don't want to know about it. You don't want to be a part of it. They're low net, 4.1, under the radar. You can get them in nice condition sometimes. But yeah, you know, there's things got to be said on here, and there's things got to be sorted out, and there's all the BS and the "I heards." As far as I'm concerned, the "I heards," I hate them. They have to stop. You know, if people say to me, "I heard something," "You'll hear me," I'll get up, I'll tell you straight away, don't tell me ever "I heard." Tell me there's a blah, 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 and here's the photo, and this is what it is. Tell me with all the proof there, but don't bring me into the "I heard this" circle, because you'll get my wrath, mate, I tell you. I won't be a part of it. I want proof. Just like I'm showing you guys here and everything, I want it in the eye, because if I don't see it, I'm not being a part of it. I've seen too many. The 88 $2 is a damn good example of the "I heards." Look at what happened there. Somebody with TikTok with the HH. And look what happened, you know, $5,000, $3,000 people paid for them. They're still on eBay for that. And they're $4 uncirculated. And that was all an "I heard," and I heard about the HH initials are special. That's how it started off. That's all it was, and it went from there. So I won't be a part of the I heards. I'll be a part of the proofs and show me. Just like you would do for anything, you know, for showing people and telling them. You got to show and tell, not tell. Well, for me anyway. For me to believe it, it's got to be show and tell. Instead I get 2 hours in, so 2 hours. I hope I haven't missed now because I don't rant like a ranter. I don't normally, as everybody knows, I don't carry on. But I'm just want to look out for you guys, seriously, all the people that are learning and that. Yeah, I'm not going to be here trying to teach you and everything and that I'm trying to do and get it undone by just simple words of I heard. No way. I'll blast up every bloody time over that because it's not right. It just undoes stuff that I'm trying to show by proof and show. Proof and show. And it proves it's there, it shows it's there, you know it happened. There's no I heard, it'll be oh, Howard found this on blah blah. The proof is there, the name's there, when it happened. That's what you want for everything. Absolutely. Yeah, the paint missing on the colours. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely that's gone through the system and the paint's missed. Why did the paint miss? Oh, that's because the bloody thing runs out of ink, paint, right? Now the paint runs out, but the conveyor belt don't stop. So I'm guessing probably maybe the last 10, 15, 20 coins were always going to miss their paint. Guaranteed, before they noticed it. They might not have worried about pulling them out, or they got in the hopper, went down further, they searched through a bit, took a couple out, got through. They are happening in the mint. Have a look at my shorts video where I put God knows how much acetone and that on it, scrubbed the crap out of it, and it didn't even budge it. It just shined up the paint. That paint is stuck like super glue. It's like glass, enamel. It doesn't come off very easily, you know. Again, the wives' tale, you know, acetone will take it off and that. Well, I tried it and it don't. It's really hard stuff to get off. So when it's got no paint on there at all, yeah. The ones on eBay, yeah, they were fakes. They're there. Not saying you can't get that paint off. You can, but I'll tell you what, you'd have to be getting the pin and picking it to chip it and hoping you don't do underneath and using some other solvent while you're doing it to soften it up and get it off. But you can see what you've got to go through to get that colour to come off. How the hell is somebody putting it back on that side? What a joke. Not a chance. Yeah, so I agree totally. If the ones, you'll see, it'll be beautiful condition. It's the coronation, mate. I don't even think people were thinking back in 2012, Wisey, I'm telling you. I don't think people were even thinking deceivingly and removing the colour on the coronation. That wasn't even heard of. I never heard that, not even eBay. They weren't doing it on that. There was respect on that one. But you've got one, and that's because it went through and it missed it ran out and it missed it. It could have been that it doubled up and there was a coin just like that on top. The top coin got and it went through. It was underneath. That can happen. Why can't that happen? Don't know about the distance between the ink and where it is and how it comes down, but if it's up here and it comes down to it, well, it could have been on top. So yes, I definitely say that they came out of the mint with no colour on them, because that's what I would expect when the bloody thing runs out and they don't go and grab all the coins that just missed the paint. You know, hey, Tom, go and get those ones down there that this run out of ink. Go and grab what you can. That's it. They got through. And people did clean them off, and you know, we're selling them on eBay. But hey, I never got one, and I never got to look in the grooves or where the paint was to see if there was any scratch marks and all that in there where they got them out. So I can't say if those ones that were selling were fake, or in fact they were all real, and that was another hearsay, and the actual ones that had no paint on them were actually all real and no fakes. I don't know, but the mint stated and told everybody that they expect the paint to wear off on the coins over time, some more than others. And that'll be the depth of where the paint is and where it's sitting in. Yeah, so as to whether or not it's worth more or not, well, I don't know, honestly. with yours, Wisey, with the coronation. It's a coronation, no colour, you know. And people want those ones with no colour, and it's a genuine. There's no worries there. And I mean, you just know by looking at it, eh? You just know. Nice fresh mint. It's not there. You said you found it in 2012. I mean, I never heard of anybody picking the paints or doing anything with the paints back then. So I believe that you probably got yourself one that missed the boat. You know, it didn't get painted. And like I said, there's people that do collect them, but I don't know what it'd be worth. But it's a coronation. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those ones where you'd have to put it for auction and see how the people will react to it, if they like it not having it, and you know, paying the same or more as the coronations now, or that they don't react. They react with they don't like it, and it's actually worth less than the ones with the colour. It's hard to say with that, you know. Like with me, it'd have to be, if I had it and I was selling it, I wouldn't put a fixed price on that one. It would be for auction. I'd put it on auction, and I'd probably start it off at $50 at least, $50 minimum, as equivalent to probably the lower grade coronation, what a low grade coronation would be worth. I'd start it off on that just to be fair, because you don't know, and see where it goes from there. That's what I'd do, because yeah, it's a hard basket. But look, you'll be able to tell. You'll know, mate. It's all clean lines in there. There's no scratching, no nothing. You saw. If anyone's seen that video I did, you're gonna have to pick it out and scrub it, and you are gonna see. You're gonna see something somewhere, where you're gonna see something somewhere, a mistake where, you know, I don't know. Or they've got some U-Butte crap to take it off with and get rid of it. But the point is, people were doing it, and some people told on eBay, they said that they cleaned it out, but they still sold for good money. That's because people like what they look like, and obviously they couldn't be bothered scratching it out themselves and get rid of themselves, you know. But yeah, $50 on auction. That's what I'd be starting at. And like I said, for everyone that's been checking coins for a long time and whatever, you know, you should be able to call your own shots. You know, should be able to be your own PCGS. Definitely. Just have confidence that you know what you're looking at and what you're talking about and what's there. You check it all over, you look at the logics of it, and you think, how did that get off there? And you can't see any markings of movement, taking it off and that. Well, even if it was a fake, you'd still have to put it into that 50-50 of, is it or is it from the mint? You know, if there's absolutely no marks whatsoever on there, then is it a mint one or did somebody do it? Well, I'd be going the mint. Not if somebody did. Why go on the, I heard it, he said, whatever. Go on the mint because it happens. You've got to go where it happens, so I'd be going on the mint, that it happened at the mint. It ran out of ink, had another coin sitting on top of it, and it missed its colour. And so I'd be going on, siding on the side of is that what it's called, to the mint, for it being genuine, than being a fake. No marks are on it, perfect, shiny, clean, and that straight away I'm looking at the mint because there's no proof that anyone's tampered with it. So you've got to go to the mint. You've got to think logically. It can run out of paint. Is there somebody watching it all the time that they grab it immediately? What's the time between the paint running out, the alarm going and telling someone to them getting there? How quick does it get down to the hopper? How many's in the hopper? And did they get in there and get them all? This one's going to get out. So I believe that if it's clean, beautiful, it's going to be from the mint. If it's done at home, there's going to be something, I reckon. There's going to have to be something shown. And if it doesn't, then you have to say it was from the mint because there's no proof that it was done by somebody at home because the mint, it happens in the mint. So you've got to go that way and it's genuine. Yeah, well, that's it, mate. See, this is the logic. This is just put logic into it. You know, do the Spock on there, man. It works every time. It works every time. Just use logic. Use your eyes. Think to yourself, it looks doubtful. How did they do that? Whatever, you know. Start thinking, well, it must have happened at the mint because I can't see that anyone's touched this. There you go. It's the mint. Oh man, that was a waffle and a half. That was all of them, and that was absolutely crap. And I'll tell you, I've been carrying on so much. I don't think I missed any. I honestly don't think I missed any. I think this is what I've ended up with. And well, I don't want them because there's no rotates. That was just the show and tell. That was two. I want that. That was a show and tell. Oh no, it wasn't. Was that? Oh, one of them was cut error. I've chucked it in, didn't I? It's gone. Well, there was one there with the cut on the thru. I've chucked it in. I don't know where it's gone now. There was a 2015 one with the tiny. Oh, 2015. What's that? What's that? 13? No. Oh, there's the other 15. No, it was the 15 Mobberoos. No, I've thrown it back in. So there was the 2015 Mobberoos had the tiny, tiny, tiny little rabbit ears. Anyway, it's gone. Doesn't matter. I don't want them anyway because I've had them. So two 2005 mules, the 2005 obverse with the 2006 Mobberoos, but they are mules, 5.7 mil. Two 2015 ANZACs and NY. Not a ball plane, like that's excellent with those camels. It's a really nice coin. That's one of my favourites there for sure. Yarra Valley, it's all right. Yeah, so that's just you know, yeah, I don't want them. I don't want them. That's it. No shit. $480, and I got two 2015 ANZACs from my lucky bank. Well, well, well. That's the worst. That's the worst noodle I've done in years. I'm serious. All my bad vibes coming off. See what happens if you don't keep positive? Bad vibes. Look, the coins fell it. That's my lucky bank. $480, two 2015s. That's just pathetic. It seriously is. I think I did better when I went down and got these out of the coin machine. You know, but they are the lowest mint, 1.4 though. But yeah, look, that's what I've done. That's it. Those two out of the, and the English 50 pence was in the coin machine as tennis. I think it's the Olympics, Olympic tennis commemorative, but that was in there. I had two dimes. But that's unreal. $480, two of them. What a waste of time. Anyway, you guys got the big entertainment off me, I suppose. Everything a rat bag waffle. Anyway, look, I'm pretty passionate, and I'll let it known every single time, man. I'll tell you, I will. I can't help it, and I will. Yeah, I'm just passionate on keeping the BS out of it. You gotta, with coins, you gotta keep it out, because there's too many. It's like, you know, all those scammers on the side bashing at you, trying to get in all the time, and that's what the BS is doing. They're just, you know, trying to get in and convince you of, I don't know, sell your stuff cheaper, or to get you looking for things that just don't exist. You know, just stop it right in its tracks and ask for the proof, and who, where, who, what, where, and show me. And if you can't get any of it, all of them, then just please tell me when, you know, you can do it nicely. Yeah, let me know when you've got the proof and you can show me that. And while that's happening, tuck it away in the corner and totally forget about it in your head. Yeah. Anyway, I've got to go and relax, mate. I don't drink, so it won't be a drink. Maybe a coffee will make it worse. I've got chocolate eggs here. I'm going to munch some of them. What? Chocky eggs. Yeah, so yeah, catches all. Yeah, thanks, Gary and Christine, everyone. Anyway, I really just trying to help, really help everybody, and I can't stress, the biggest help I can get to you is don't listen to anything unless you've got it. You can see, you want it, you want some pictures, some where to go. You got to have somewhere to go and see, and you can't just start it with I heard, somebody told me, tell whatever it is, and finish the conversation there. It's like a joke without the finish. You can't, because every single person in the world could start up one tomorrow, and we'd have 7 billion of them. So I don't do squat unless I've got proof. That's why I've told him, if you anything with me, I'll tell you, if you're sending it, it better be pictures in there. Don't just send me text that it better be pictures accompanying it. Julie knows, she sends pictures of everything, because Julie knows I won't even look or talk about it unless I've got the photos to see it. And it hasn't let me down, and I haven't been scammed out on the coins, maybe with the car last year, but not on coins and all that. Never. I've turned it around the other way, and I have caught them out 1,000,000 times with my questions to them when they're selling stuff, and next thing you know, they're not talking to me, and they don't want, because that's what happens when people do that. They can't get back to you. They'll try somebody else. So I don't let it happen, and you'll save yourself a ton of money and everything else, and you'll make yourself a lot of money as well by having like the Bullseye, yeah, the paint mispainted obverse side instead of reverse side has been genuine, real. There are no fakes. That's end of story for that one with me. There are none. And if there are, send me all the info and who to go to and the photos and how many and which coins and what paint was it and how did they do it. You know, I want everything. I got to go. I'll rant again. Thanks very much, everybody. And if I missed anybody because you dropped in and I didn't say hello, I apologise. Hello. Any questions I didn't answer, I'm sorry. But if they're really important, you got my Gmail. You can Gmail me. No problems there. Don't be frightened to Gmail me. I think everybody's there. I said hello to everyone. I can see up a little bit there. Yeah, so anyway, so thanks for listening. But I hope it's sunk in. I hope all 1,769 of you out there, it's sunk in. I can't get it through enough. Enough is enough with the hearsay and the BS and the I heards and all that. We want proof. That's all we ask for is proof, so we don't have half our head full of real and half full of BS that everyone's looking for and that just don't exist. It's just not there. Not even pictures to go and even have a look at to see what we're looking for, to see if we do come across a fake one in here. We've got no reference to it. It doesn't exist. That's it. So I'm off, and I hope everyone has a good night. And what's the day? Thursday? Yeah, Friday tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I haven't got any coins yet. I have to go down to get some. What shall I get? $2, $1.50. Oh, $2. But then again, I can't complain. The $2 I thought was pretty bad. But at least I got, what, 5 colour, or 4 colour and 2 commemoratives, or 3 actually. I threw one out, didn't I, back, out of $400 of twos, considering 480 of 480 coins compared to 200 coins, and I only got them. I think that's the worst noodle I've ever done. I don't know if I've ever had just 2 coins, you know, 2 coins of worth. You know, I'm not, these all good, you know, again, you collect all of them, that's your thing, you do it. I'm looking at money coins or coins, you know, to put in the set, the ones that I know possibly could sell. I haven't sold any of them anyway, not at all, not one. So, you know, I'm on eBay, not one. I had them in sets last year, not one. No one said no. $10 a set of fight, no. So, not everything sells. They're worth what they are to you in your collection, but there are coins in there that are worth money for selling and, well, to pump up your collection if you're not selling them. So that's really bad. Yeah, it really is. So it was a good night for a waffle anyway. Oh, well, I got 2 mules, Julie. I got 2 2005s. They're mules. Can't say they're not. They are. Yeah. And you know, that 2005 mule, would we know it's a mule? Who would know that 2005 was a mule of a 2006 reverse at 5.7 million if the mint didn't say anything? How would you know? You wouldn't know, because the mint's brought out commemorative dollars and Mobberoo dollars for that year. So why did the mint even tell us? Why didn't they just pump out 5.7 and just put down, and why did they tell everyone that it was a mule? Huh? It probably wasn't them. They probably weren't going to tell anyone. I'll bet you it was a coin shop or something that picked it up from maybe their minutes from a meeting and what they were going to do for that year. And they picked up that there's Mobberoos here, and it shouldn't be. And that they didn't pick it up, I don't know. But who picked it up? But if the mint picked it up, why the hell did they tell us? They didn't want. They made 5.7 million, so there wasn't hysteria like the 2000. But why did they tell us? Why didn't they just make 5.7 million and not even say it was a mule and just say that's what it was for the year? I don't understand that one. It's a mule, but technically it didn't need to tell us, and it just would have been another 2005 Mobberoos. We would not be any wiser to it. So God knows why they even told us that was a mule. Anyway. All right, so I'm off skis. Yeah, it's probably off-center rims. That's what a lot of people think they got mules, and it's just, yeah. And those off-centers, 99% of them are going to be a vertically tilted die is what's caused it, and there's got a bit of finning going on and caused that extra. So, yeah, that's a lot of them are like that. Did I rant for an hour? Man, I could go for 8. I tell you, I got a lot more shit I could go on. You know, I keep it cool when I'm doing my noodles, and I have for years. I do. I don't go off too much, you know, I don't. But I have to sometimes to let people understand the realism. And you'll get the realism here. You're going to get the facts here. You're going to get the realism, because I am all about the logic of it, how it's done, and I want to see the proofs. I don't want to hear that. That's enough is enough of all that stuff. If anyone's going to say anything about it, please show us. That's all we want. If you can't show us, don't tell me. I am not interested at all. Not, and so should you guys. If they can't show it, don't be interested until they can show you it or photos. And that'll save you a ton of money, tons of stuff, tons of arguments over something too. And that's the other thing. There's arguments over all that. I told you, and I saw this, and he told me this, and she told me that, and whatever. And these big arguments end up over it. And the thing is, the person that started off is the problem, because they still haven't provided proof to the person that's arguing with them that about that particular coin. And yet the person that got the hearsay has got the gall to keep arguing with that person when they haven't even got proof. What the hell? Anyway, I'm going. So, yeah, get the proof, ask for the proof. Don't put up with the BS. Don't put up with the I heard, whatever. Just say, okay, please provide the goods. And until then, don't believe it until you get it. And it's like, oh, it really is. Okay. Julie knows I do it to her every time. And she sends me photos every time for proof and showing me, because she knows if she just tells me, I'm going to tell her straight away, can you send a photo? Can you show me it? That's it. And yeah. Anyway, that's me gone. I'm going. Everyone have a good night, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow with another ranty noodle. Nah, I don't do that normally if everybody's listening, only now and then, but I just feel that there's some things out there that really got to be cleared up and get out of that BS I heard, I saw. Well, it's not a I saw either. Remember, I haven't said that word. I heard, someone told me, not the I saw it. Oh dear, what's it look like? Can you get a photo of it? Oh no, I don't, the person's not here no more. Then put that to the back of your mind and put that as the BS too, all right? So if it comes down to I saw it and that, and then suddenly that person's not around, or they accidentally spent it or something, just put it at the back of your head as BS, doesn't exist until they can go and get it. Because that's the other one too. Anyway. All right, bye-bye. I gotta go. All right, have a good night, everyone. Subscribe, like, share, friend, follow me, Facebook, YouTube, eBay, anything on there through eBay, through YouTube or Facebook, and I'll chop down a good quantity on it. All right, so bye-bye for now. Have a good day. Night, I should say. Have a good night. What's the time anyway? Oh, 10 o'clock. There you go. Time to watch a movie. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da.